There we go. We're back on YouTube. Ah. Okay, there. Now YouTube side is working. I blame Windows because Windows was screwing up and not doing the updates correctly at first. And then I tried doing graphics updates because I was having issues with the monitors. That also fucked up and I had to roll back to a different older driver. And it was working fine until now that Windows where I was trying to do more updates again. And they're not fucking working. And now Windows is just like, you need to reset your whole operating system. And I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. So I partially blame Windows. I partially blame AI. And I also blame NVIDIA because their graphics updates are not working well. Man. I'm sure it's like primarily a graphics update, but because Windows keeps fucking up, like everything is just nonsense on my computer right now. Oh man. Anyway, so before my computer died, we were talking about how if a company or an employer tries to have you break an NDA from a different location, a previous employer, the correct question to ask is, would you want me to violate an NDA that you gave me? Because the answer is going to be no. That's where we left off. I know Canada stuff, but I never thought to research NDAs. Yeah, if you want to go on a little rabbit hole on NDAs, feel free to come back and educate us, Kai. Feel free. I thought Twitch was bugging for me and I was about to chuck my phone. Take a dino, no, stop. Assumed she died and panicked when I asked I have no other source of entertainment tonight. No, I am here. I am here. It's just my computer's being stupid. But I am here. Oh my god. I hate generative AI. Things like machine learning and object detection are fine by me, but we don't need to boil a lake so that people can make fake videos, pictures, or cheat on their homework by having GPT write their... Yeah, I agree. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I just don't think the world was ready for AI. I just don't think it was. Let me know if you guys don't have audio, because I don't know what else is screwed up right now. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I will. I am now going to make that my mission for tomorrow to learn about NDAs. Cool. Research that tomorrow. Come back Friday and tell us all about it, because that'll be when I stream next. I will come back and stream on Friday. Okay, so now let's move on to Tuesday here. I think we were able to move on to Tuesday. I don't even know. But we needed to get out of Monday, guys. Enough Monday. We need to get out of it. Good on audio? Okay, cool. We will all be educated on Friday on Canadian NDAs. Sweet. Awesome. Imagine getting homework from a Twitch. Okay, just because it's a topic that you don't care about. Way better than real homework. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. This is information that could actually be useful to us. Unlike algebra. Unlike differential math. We'll never use that in life. If you don't know what differential math is, you are blessed. You don't need to know what differential math is. Only reason it caught on is because it helped people make people lazier. And I even told you in person that if you want a business to make a lot of money, find a way to make people lazy and disguise it as convenience. Yeah, I remember that. And I do agree, unfortunately. I prefer this than like calculus. Well, differential math is one step above calculus, so, you know. The only reason I know is because I have a minor in math. Okay? It was painful to get that minor. We say goodbye to Apple. Yay! It's all for now. Bye. Man, I didn't get to get any more stars. I wanted to try and get the 20 stars. Son of a bitch. Oh, it is what it is. There will still be some star fragments on my shore. Gullivar. What do we get from Gullivar? What is our pirate booty this time? Pirate boots. Oh. Yeah, I would agree that AI has definitely become a tool for the lazy in like the worst ways possible. And it's also stupid because it's not perfect in any kind of capacity. Like, it doesn't even understand how to differentiate academic writing from bot writing, because academic writing sounds very bot-like in the way that it's supposed to be written. So like the teachers who were using it to identify if students were cheating, like those teachers don't know how to actually do that. They just assume, put the paper in, scan it, and it'll tell me everything accurately. Like, no, it takes a lot more than that to really make that tool work for you in identifying whether or not the students were cheating. Ooh, what's here? Since I'm already in my swimsuit, I'm just gonna go straight for Pascal first. Star! That will not be a scallop. But yeah, like I've used it when I was job hunting, because there was a point in time last year where I was not working. No, this is going to be algae or anemone. And I was using it to help me quickly tailor my resume. Not doing it for me, just to help me tailor it better. You know, to fight bots against bots. And it helped a little bit, not a ton really. But I mean, it also took extra work on my part and a little bit of research on like how I'm supposed to actually feed it the commands and how specific I have to be. And making sure that I'm not providing it personal information. So like, you know, it was still a process. But a lot of people don't think about that. A lot of people just think it's a one and done of like, show me how to do this, and then that it's going to spit out nothing but correct information. Like, no, that's not how that works. Like all the people, all the lawyers that were having it do its grunt work for them, and they were not even verifying if the cases that the bots, the AI bots were pulling up were even real cases. Like, it took judges to actually tell them that, hey, are you sure these cases exist? Because I've never heard of them. Like, that's embarrassing. that neither you, your secretary, your paralegal, no one thought to check all the shit that the freaking chatbot was putting out, to verify its accuracy, to verify it, to make sure it's valid. Like, you've gotta be fucking kidding me. That's ridiculous. That's a cucumber. I do find it funny when lawyers use it and forget to proofread and even check cases and references. Yes, exactly. Oh my God. And then I feel sad for the people who somehow, I don't understand how people form a relationship, romantic or otherwise, with bots. I've never ever been able to rack my brain around that because it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I can understand that if you come from a place of depression or severe loneliness, that a bot would essentially feed you the delusion that you want to make you feel better. I can understand that. I can process that. What I don't understand is how you as a human who knows the emotion that you're feeling, who understands the emotion that you're feeling and processes it, get attached to something that's not living because it's only telling you things that you want to hear. Like, that's not human. That's just not human. It's really weird. There's actually an episode on House about that. A guy fell in love with his sex doll. It was a sex doll, but it's the same concept of like, how do you fall in love with something that's not human? How do you fall in love with something that doesn't feel emotion? How do you fall in love with something that can easily, much more than a human, can easily lie to you and give you inaccurate information at the drop of a dime? Like, I don't know. It's crazy to me. I have a really hard time really understanding how that's possible. And this is coming from somebody specifically. This is coming from a girl who grew up fangirling over anime boys. Like, like, I understand wanting to get immersed in the fantasy. I understand using fantasy as an escape. But I don't understand falling in love with something that's not human. Like, that has never crossed my mind of like, you know what? I'm going to go get myself a digital anime boy because that is the perfect boyfriend to have. Like, no, that never crossed my mind. I'm sure it's crossed the mind of my peers. But that even in my deepest of loneliness, because I've suffered from depression in the past, in my deepest of loneliest moments, that never crossed my mind of like, I need to get myself a digital boyfriend. I need to get myself a digital partner. Like, nothing like that has ever crossed my mind. And so like, for me to, I want to sympathize, but I don't get it. It's not something I understand because it just doesn't make sense to me. Scallop. We have a scallop. Yes, you can have it, sir. You can have it, my good man. Man. All right, truth me. But which one has the most for pizza? Yeah, which language has the most words for pizza? Huh. Never thought about that one. I only use AI to help me understand paragraphs, and some people write weirdly and it makes... Yes. I can see how it would be used for some forms of reading comprehension because, yeah, some people don't know how to write. Some people really don't know how to write. I've heard the argument that AI will make man-made images valued even more, but still sucky to see all this content. Yeah. Come on, catch it. You damn crab. I mean, and it should bring up the value of just actual human content and material. But the fact that it's even come to the point of that's what it takes to make things that are man-made valuable is absurd. That's absurd. Right? I know life isn't perfect, but you have to take the good with the bad. Yes, I would agree. And if something is only gassing you up, that's a problem. Yeah, if it feeds into delusion. I do agree that loneliness does a lot to people, but again, like, how far into your delusion are you that only non-human things are what you can connect to? Because you're not even really connecting to them. You just enjoy the high of it telling you all the things that you want to hear, of telling you only feel good things. Because the moment that it traps you in that's what's led to a lot of situations, a lot of reports on, people committing suicide because the bots tell them to. Like, I don't know. It's just such a weird thing. Thank you, Stream Elements, for a reminder. Drink some water. Everybody go hydrate. It's nice for a while, but afterwards you just kind of feel sick of getting exactly what you want all the time. But I got real breathing friends and they're a lot cooler. Yeah, so like you would think that people get tired of like hearing the same things over and over, regardless of them being good or bad. But yeah, I do agree that it is difficult meeting new people. It is difficult engaging with strangers, but it is an important thing to do. I hate engaging with strangers. Like that is one of the things that I absolutely hate doing IRL, and that's actually part of my job. That's actually part of my job. I have to be on the phones a lot, and I hate it. And I hate that part of my job, not even because I don't like talking to people, but because I hate phone calls. Phone calls just... I grew up in an era where everything was a goddamn phone call and people screaming on the speakers or having the speakers at full volume in public. And people still do that to this day. Like, I just don't like phone calls. I'm more of like either text me or let's go meet somewhere where we'll chat. But I hate phone calls. I really, really do. And unfortunately, it's the majority of my job. But yeah. One weird thing is that there are subreddits and forums for people who are lonely and are dating their AI, and their loneliness could be at least partially solved if they talk to each other. Imagine that. That is... Oh man, I feel like that's beyond ironic. That is so crazy. I still have to do phone calls, but now I talk to techs and engineers and not the general public. I have to do both. I have to talk to the general public, and I also have to talk to techs. The techs are cool. The general public, not so much. The general public, not so much. Oh man. Okay, so I got Pascal. Let's go get my stars. The techs understand. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We try very, very hard to not badmouth the general public just because, it's not professional to do so. But sometimes we get some calls here and there that we're just like, who the fuck are these people? Where did they come from? How have they lived this long? It's just incredibly astounding how Misinformed and uninformed people are. And then they want to fight you about it. Even though you're the one in the right, they want to fight you about it. Like, what? What? Sir, ma'am, this is my job. I'm pretty sure I know better than you do. Oh, man. I just like get orders since I work at a food place right now, and that's all about the calling I do. Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. I'm in a position where I have to answer questions and educate people on policy. Which is not always bad, but again, sometimes you get those calls that you're just like, how have you survived this long? Okay. Okay. Not that one. I need the money rock. Where's the money rock? Oh, I didn't change. Frick. I didn't move over the Able Sisters. Okay, I need to do that right now. Ooh, money rock. The ones that sometimes make me laugh but also worry me are the parents who call on the behalf of their children to get stuff done, and I'm just like, your children are adults, why aren't they calling in? Is everything under your son's name? Yeah. Okay, so I can't work with you. I need your son to call in. Oh, why is that? Because everything is under your son's name. That's why. I wish I could get gold from a rock by hitting right. Life hack unlocked. Go break some rocks and it'll make you money, guys. That would be pretty cool. Do you imagine the madness on the streets if that were a thing? People breaking rocks left and right. Oh my god. I wouldn't want to go outside. Had to deal with that so much at the old job. Oh my god. I feel like the old job was so much worse than what I have to deal with now. So much worse. No. Stop. I'll be a billionaire in no time. Are you telling me that you live on in a desert area that's just full of rocks? Is that why you'll be a billionaire in no time? For real, I think gold is at its high point right now too. Let's go mining for gold. There's still some places you can do that. Yeah, good luck finding it. If you could find gold that easily, it wouldn't have the value it has now. Yeah, that's the other thing. If there was an overabundance of gold, it wouldn't be valuable the way it is right now. This is a gyroid, right? Oh, it's actually a fossil. Cool. Never mind. How many fossils do I have? Fuck. I need another shovel. I have 3 fossils and I need a shovel. I guess let's make a shovel real fast. Shovel. Shovelly shovel. Go Go panning with those funny sifter things and grow beards. There are a lot of rocks in Canada. Is the beard a prerequisite to go mining for gold? I really think those metals should not be valuable, since in reality it's just shiny metal. Tell that to the people who like shiny cardboard. Same thing applies there. Why is shiny cardboard so expensive? You need the beard to match the character and have the overalls and be old. Okay, I'm still, you know, a couple decades away from being old, in the sense that you mean. So how am I? And I also am not capable of growing a beard. I can obtain the overalls. I can obtain the sifter. I can even obtain like those cowboy hat things that they used to wear. It wasn't even actually a cowboy hat. I can obtain those things. But then how do I qualify for this position if I cannot grow a beard and I'm still a few decades away from being old? Please explain. I agree, shiny cardboard should not be expensive, and this is coming from a former Yu-Gi-Oh player, so you get it. This is coming from somebody who got into collecting Pokemon cards. Just because I like some of the cards. Like I'm currently trying to collect Japanese 151, and I can't because tariffs and because everything is so expensive for no damn reason. And so like now I'm kind of forced out of a hobby because people are jackasses with shiny cardboard. Absolute jackasses. Buy a fake beard and a fake ID. Alright, I can do that. Why not? You know what? I'll go all in. I'll get myself a fake beard, a fake mustache, and fake bushy eyebrows. Yes. Yes. I'll just go all in. Have hair all over my face. We can go gold mining together. Unibrows. You know what? I'm down. Dig a Dino, you need to help me make this persona for Friday so I can have it on screen. Oh man. I really wish I had some of my old Pokemon cards. I had a good amount in the early 2000s, and I think my brother burned them back then. Why did your brother burn them? Why is he a little sociopath? Why would he burn them? What did you say to him? I don't remember. This sounds like it requires investigation. I don't believe this case of arson happened for no reason. No, I'm kind of busy. Okay, so I have the fossils. Okay, I'm gonna go put my tree down first though. Doo-doo. Whoa, arsonist brother. His brother's not an arsonist. I may do some more searching around my mom's house at some point as well in case something stayed. I mean, yeah, there might have been stuff that survived. But at the same time, why did your brother burn stuff? That is the main question. Why did he burn it in the first place? Oh, I thought I had another gyroid to put down. I guess not. Okay. Oh, wait, no. No. Damn it. I used to have Pokemon cards, but my cousin died and I gave them to my aunt so she can bury them with her. It's very sad. Aw. That sounds very sad. That doesn't mean that you can't start a new collection if you wanted to. But it is very sweet that you're just gonna hand off the cards to her for that reason. $14. Yeah, why not? Let's get it. I wish I still had my old Pegasus deck. Aside from that, I never really collected cards from back then. I don't even remember buying a single booster pack until like 2021. Are you talking about Yu-Gi-Oh? This is Mama Bear? It's so small. But now there are going to be fossilized Pokemon cards. Is there a pterodactyl or an amber card in that set that you're gonna give her? Because that would be pretty freaking epic. Yep, Yu-Gi-Oh. Cool. Yeah, I was like, Pegasus deck. That has to be Yu-Gi-Oh, right? That's not a thing in Pokemon. I don't know enough about Pokemon to verify that. I still have my old magic cards, at least. Moderate to heavily played, and probably don't really have any bangers in there. You never know. You might find out that there's something actually of value in there that wasn't valuable then. You never know. Assess my fossils. A lot of stuff to get rid of. I still have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in some old decks, but in storage states away from me. Why is the storage states away from you? Nope, that is all. I believe there was a Charizard, so he's kind of like a dino, so close enough. But not the same. That's not where my brain went. My brain went to like the anime show where like pterodactyl actually came from a cave where there was a lot of fossilized material down there. But sure, we can call it close enough, sure. I just want my old favorites like Summon Skull and Dark Magician. Dark Magician was always a good one. It's close enough if you imagine hard enough, then you've really got to use your imagination. Your imagination just has to be a touch into overdrive. That's amazing. Because I wasn't able to empty it out before I moved, I plan to head that way this summer if I can afford it. And if I do, we need to meet up. Oh, I thought you already moved all your stuff out there. I didn't realize you still had a storage unit here with all that shit. My guy. But yeah, definitely let me know when you're here and we can meet up. But you'd be coming in the summer. It'll be hot as fuck to be outside. I'm not like Olaf, okay? I hate summer. Got a good price on storage, so monthly bill hasn't been that bad. Dude, mine's been going up. I have a storage unit because we have too much shit. And so like we're slowly trying to like get rid of stuff, but we still have just so much to go through. Our storage unit has been going up like 10 or 15 every year. It is wild. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, fossils. We're gonna sell the fossils. Fossil 1. Fossil 2, 3, 4. And a crab. The sea star, cucumber, sea star. And then I think everything else goes into storage. I'm just gonna, no, I won't sell that. I'll leave it over there in the pile. Hey, Strawberry Field Fairy, welcome on in. Hello to Toronto. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. If you're new here, my name is Pixelvelia. I'm a 30-some-year-old lady on the internet doing stuff. Primarily I play video games and currently going through an Animal Crossing phase / run. Yes. Yes, yes. This guy. Drop it. Shop soon. Okay, I apparently don't know that. Any new stuff to eat in this game or still cherries? There's dishes. I do not have all the stuff unlocked, but there's dishes. There's stuff you can make. And it can be savory or it can be sweet. Like I said, I haven't unlocked everything, but here's cherry pie. And then here's vegetable cupcakes. Because, you know, who doesn't need a vegetable cupcake? Right? It was like -2 today in Canada, and I don't know what that is in American degrees, but it was still decently cold and I needed to wear gloves and a jacket. -2 between 27 and 30 Fahrenheit. That sounds about right. Below freezing but manageable. Yeah, I kind of wish that I was below freezing here. 60 some degrees Fahrenheit is criminal in February. I think so. I have thermometers, thermostat thingies, whatever you want to call them, inside my home, and I have them like pretty much in every room because every room is different. So I think in the living room it said it was like 25 degrees Celsius because I forgot to change it to Fahrenheit when I said so it's just been reading Celsius for a while. And it said it was 25 Celsius. And I'm like, why the fuck is it so hot? And not even because I knew how to automatically convert that to Fahrenheit, but because I have a lot of family that lives in Mexico. And so they speak in Celsius. So like I have a general idea of like what is too hot based on what they tell me. So like 25 degrees, I'm just like, why is it so fucking hot? And that was inside my place. So I was just like, I'm dying, guys. I'm dying. Too lazy to Google it. I agree. Yes. Just agree. Yes. I say summer because I don't want to risk no, and I want to try to bring my nephew with me. Still trying to decide if I want to fly out and then get a U-Haul or equivalent drive back, or do something like the pods. I mean, if you're going to bring family with you, I would just say fly over and then get a U-Haul or something back. And then you guys can just trade off the driving. It'll be cheaper that way, I would imagine. That's wild. I haven't seen grass in like 3 months. There are piles of snow that is double my height and I'm 5'7". Hey, twinsies, I'm 5'7" too. Yeah, I wish we had snow. And I say this as somebody who has to go out and shovel it in the middle of the night for my dog. And I still want snow. I want snow. My area just got hit with a ton of snow. Can you send it our way? Can you like do some kind of voodoo or some kind of dance and send it our way? Please, Cosmic. We need it. I don't have to shovel since my boyfriend does. Cheater. Go help out your boyfriend. How rude. At least go cheer him on and be like, you're doing great, babe. Can I get you some hot chocolate? You're doing great. Keep going. Oh man. What's scary is how much some of the states depend on the snow they get. So they get running water rivers in the summer. Yeah. Yeah, that's very much a thing here in the US. If the northern states or the mountainous states don't get enough snow, it's really rough in the summertime. Fahrenheit works better for weather since it communicates the feeling better. Celsius is better for precision. I would agree to that. I feel like going from 0 to 100 when you're trying to describe temperature for like weather, how it feels outside, I feel like that makes more sense. But as a girly who likes accuracy, Celsius is technically still better. But yeah, no, I just know some Celsius. I don't know all of it. Like I cannot convert it in my head, but I have a general idea of like what's too hot and what's too cold in Celsius. Like 30 degrees Celsius, people are dying. Like that's too high. That's way too high. And I think that's 30 degrees Celsius is supposed to be like what, 90, 80, 90 in Fahrenheit, something like that. So like, yeah, I don't know. I do agree that in terms of like conceptualizing temperature, 0 to 100 makes more sense visually, but as far as accuracy goes, yeah, Celsius would be the way to go. Downside of that is that flooding in the spring when all the snows melt. Yeah. Luckily, I'm not in a flooding area necessarily, but I suppose we could be prone to flooding if the right conditions struck. But yeah, we do need it to snow or it'll be a drought. I think that's what we're going to be dealing with here where I'm at. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm out in Colorado and we have not had enough snow at all. When it's warmer, I am walking through lakes just to get to the bus stop. Oh, that sounds awful. Yeah, I don't want to be wading through water. I'm okay not wading through water. That sounds like a problem. Yes, it is. Get a cute little boat-like cap. That might help. I'm 5 minutes from the coast and a 2-minute walk from a river. Oh, you're like trapped by water. That's horrible. I hate that. I think about 30 to 40 Celsius is like I'm melting. And sometimes when I used to go to school, they made us go outside in 30 degrees Celsius. Oh, fuck. No, thanks. So much water. It sounds like you're surrounded by water, my guy. Colorado is supposed to get a ton of snow. It has not been in like the last 4 years. It's been really rough. Dumping stuff. That's what I was doing. Because we already got Pascal, we got the fossils, we got the money rock. We sold the fossils. Got the money tree. Yes, got the money tree. What else? I always imagine it was pretty snowy. It was really snowy when I first moved here years ago. It was really snowy then. Oops. But it has progressively lessened and become more chaotic. And by more chaotic, I mean we've had a year or years where it snowed in May and then it snowed in August or September. I forgot which of the 2 months, but it was like literally in the middle of summer. We had actual snow in the middle of summer. It was stupid. Thank you, Stream Elements, for a reminder to drink some water. Everybody go hydrate. So like Colorado is known to get snow, but it's very dependent on the cold fronts that we get. It's very dependent on how drastic climate change is. No one can convince me that climate change is not real. But for the last few years, it's been bad. We have not gotten enough snow during the winters. I know I dealt with at least one blizzard when I was out there. I mean, we've had several blizzards since I've lived here. Not several, like, you know, tens of them, but like we have had more than one blizzard in the time that I've lived here. Because it's been 8 years? Yeah, I think I've been here for 8 years. And like the first 4 to 5 years, like we got a lot of snow. And then it just lessened and lessened. My sidewalks and stuff suck and they dip down so the water pools and then it gets cold again. I'm walking like a penguin so I don't face plant. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry you have to deal with that, guy. That sounds awful. Okay, so Apple is leaving and I'm gonna go over to Captain, do a mystery tour. What else do I need to do? I need to move the Able sisters. I'll do that after. I'm trying to think of what other dailies I need to do. Yes. Yes. Did I get coffee today? I don't know if I got coffee today. I'm losing my mind, guys. My first year there, it snowed in April and May. Yeah, so you know. You know how weird that is. I've had that happen here too, but it's rare. Oh, the snow in summer. I still remember the blizzard in the old job. They didn't want to let people go home early even though the city had shut down. Oh my god. I wanted to murder people that day. The Colorado River flows through or serves 7 states, including Mexico, providing critical water to 40 million people and irrigating millions of acres. That is a lot of responsibility for a single river. I was there 16 to 21. Yeah, you were there in the good years of snow. Because even in 2020, when we were all shut down and everything, like we still had decent snow that year. And it was after that where it started getting concerning. And like this year, we've only had like one actual solid snow, and it didn't even last very long. And we had a mini storm that literally just went through the area. Like it did not stick around. It gave us like a couple inches of snow, if that. But yeah, we haven't really had a ton of snow. Like very scary. So last year it basically rained ice and a bunch of trees and power pole things were taken down and schools were closed for a week. I mean, at least you didn't have to go to school. Get some shoe cleats with, oh yeah, like soccer cleats, or there's specific, there's actual boots that have spikes on the bottom that are meant for moving across ice. Those do exist, yes. Ice storms are the worst. I don't know that I've experienced an ice storm. Because even when I was living back home, we had a freeze. Actually, we had 2 freezes when I was living there. But it wasn't like an ice storm. That area is just not prepared to deal with any kind of cold. Is there a bottle? I don't know if there's a bottle. It's also useful for the crazy Toronto people so I can stab them with my spiky shoes when they start acting weird. If it is solely in self-defense, yes. If you're just gonna be kicking people left and right with spiky shoes, please don't. I would not advocate for that. Tempting as it may be, don't actually do that. Okay, I'm just gonna grab stuff. I'm not gonna go break rocks though. I won't attack people for fun. It's tempting, but I like not being in jail. Good. Jail is a big no-no. I agree. Oh, I can't like... Damn, I was hoping I could scoot on sideways through there, but I guess not. I didn't see a bottle. A message in the bottle. Oh, it's over there. Shit. I missed it. Okay. Damn. Still no luck on Star Fragment Island. Alrighty, let's go home. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Onward! Aww. That's so cute. I had a teacher like that that would make voices whenever she read to us. He needs a Grammy for his music. Yes, he needs a Grammy. He needs an Oscar. I don't know which one's supposed to be better, an Oscar or a Grammy. But yeah, I had a teacher that would do that. That she would do voices for the characters whenever she read to us. And I remember there was one kid in my class that also really liked making voices for whenever we had to read aloud. I think Oscars for movies and Grammy is for movies and music, but I'm not sure. I don't know if Oscars for acting alone, because there's just so much as far as categories go. Different categories, Oscars for acting and Grammy is singing. Okay, so then the Grammys are for music and the Oscars are for acting / movies. Okay. Okay, so then yes, Captain deserves a Grammy. I would agree. Whoever voiced Captain deserves an Oscar. There. Does that count? A gnocchi de carrot. Gnocchi di carrot. Carote. I don't know how to say the last one in Italian. Or with an Italian accent. Let's see. There we are. I mean, that doesn't look bad. But I'm a little confused. Is the gnocchi made out of carrots and flour, or is it still potato, like traditional gnocchi, and then in a carrot sauce, carrot soup sauce? It's like acting and producing and like visual effects and all that fun stuff that goes into making TV shows and movies. But that's still for an Oscar, right? That has nothing to do with the Grammys. What is this? Is this actually like gnocchi, like potato balls? Potato nuggets. It's technically what they are. They're technically potato nuggets in like a carrot soup. Oscars, all that, but it's rigged anyway, and the people in the Academy like you, then you have it basically. I feel like both of them are rigged. I feel like both the Oscars and the Grammys are rigged. There was... I saw a short on my feed the other day. And it was an interview with Eminem. And one of the interview questions was like being asked like, would you want to be invited to the Grammys again? And he was like, fuck no, don't fucking invite me to the Grammys ever again. Because what is the point of like me showing up and then getting nominated for like all these different categories and stuff, and then it goes to, you know, Lottie Dottie whoever, and everyone is just sitting here looking at each other like, who the fuck is Lottie Dottie? Like, how did we end up in the same category? Who is this person? And then he was like, no offense if your name is like Lottie Dottie, I'm just trying to make a point here. But like, I would agree, like, it's one of those things of first of all, not knowing who your supposed peers are in the category or in the field, but then also, how is somebody who has no standing going to win over somebody who has standing history, the sales to prove that they're good? Like, I don't know, it's all stupid. It's all stupid. I like the Golden Globes a bit more. I think award shows are kind of rigged, but my favorite actor won a Golden Globe, so I like him more. I know most of the singers that won against like super famous pop ones for the Grammys. Yeah, like it's one of those like really weird things of like obscure people seem to be winning, but it's like obscure people that literally 5 people in the audience know. So it gets like really weird when some of these people win and literally nobody has any idea who they are. He did say that a long time ago. Think I give a shit about the Grammys? Half of you critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me. Yeah, this is definitely an old clip, but it was just something that came up on my feed the other day. But it just had me laughing so hard because I was just like, that is true on so many fucking levels. Eminem had a verse about how he hated the Grammys. In what song, if you remember? But yeah, like, I just thought that was so fucking funny. Buried in the hole. Okay, just gonna leave you there. And then we are going to dump more stuff. Slim Shady. I don't know. I feel like I know which song you're talking about, Tuan, but at the same time, like, I can't pinpoint it. Like, I know it's there, but I don't know what's there. Okay, so what have we done? We got the tree, the rock. We did the mystery tour. We didn't see any hotel people. We assessed and sold the fossils. Did we get coffee? I don't even know if we got coffee. Where's the come home to roost thing? That should be at like 34 or 35. Okay, so we got coffee today. We got Pascal. What else? What else? What else? We need to go move the Able sisters. Okay, so let's go do that. Move them over a bit. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of holes here. I don't know how close I want them, so I'll just do that for now. And then this is... Okay, this should be sitting behind the building. Yes, okay. Now let's go move. Weren't the Grammys also when like Eminem's co-host thingy with Lady Gaga when she wore a very odd-looking red sparkly outfit and it became a meme? A red sparkling outfit? I remember when she wore the meat dress. I'm not sure about a red sparkling outfit though. I think so. I may have also just been on my phone a lot. Fair enough. It was the real Slim Shady? Okay, so it wasn't that one. Yeah, it was, and he gave her the funniest side eye since she looked like a sparkly crayon. A sparkly crayon. It was the VMAs. Oh, okay, so not quite the Grammys, but almost. Almost. I can't get over the sparkly crayon. It's so funny. Dun 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 dun. Yep, give me the stuffs. I'll go get you. Just saw the pic. She does look like a crayon. That's funny. Okay, how close do I want you? Okay, not that close apparently. What the frick? Why is it like weird? I know, it's a very creative choice. Okay, I might have to look at this picture. Hang on. Now I need to go see. Sparkly crayon. Okay, there's her meat dress. What? Okay, I don't know that this is erring on the side of creative as much as it's erring on the side of eccentric. Man. Head to toe in red with her face covered in a tall crown thing. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. That's how I'm like, Because of course the meat dress is the one that comes up immediately whenever you look up Lady Gaga. Because, man, that meat dress was something else. I feel like I don't know. I would have loved to have seen Lady Gaga and Cher in the same period of music, the same time period for music, just because I feel like they're very similar in their eccentricities as far as clothing goes. Okay, so that's there. Do I want it that close or... I want to see it a touch over. Let's see. How is it 2 spots away? No, that would be too close. Or too far. Okay, I guess I'm doing it just 1 spot away. Right here. Yes. It's crazy if you're poor, but eccentric if you're rich. I don't know. I've used either or in whichever situation. To me, it makes no difference. You can be crazy and eccentric. You can be crazy or eccentric but crazy. I don't know. I've used them both for both situations. I don't discriminate in that sense. If I think you're wearing something weird, you're wearing something weird. Rich people are aliens. They dress like homeless people or lunatics, yet they have more money than I will in my lifetime. Yeah. Yeah. I have never thought the extravagant or very flamboyant way that people dress was crazy or eccentric based on their wealth. That has never been my thought process because I think both can be true for either or. Like, I don't think Lady Gaga's meat dress was eccentric. I think that was crazy because that was a health hazard. And the lady has millions, you know, like, I don't think that particular choice was eccentric. I think that particular choice was crazy. That's fair. I've just seen it more in famous people since I see them a lot more than normal people as they are famous. Yeah, I can totally understand that. But like, I don't know, as far as like the way my brain processes some words, I don't have that division that some people have for words in terms of like crazy is for poor or eccentric is for rich. Like, my brain doesn't do that differentiation. I think I did once upon a time, like when I was younger, but as I got older, I'm just like, they can both be crazy. They can both be eccentric. Money has nothing to do with it. It's just the choice that they decided to make for that moment or that instance in time. Oops. Very similar to how I grew out of thinking that pink is for girls and blue is for boys. Like, I do not think that anymore. Colors don't belong to any gender or any sex. They're just colors. Like, that one I had to grow out of because it was so ingrained in my brain for so long. Because society is stupid. But that one I kind of had to like grow out of and force out of my brain because no, it's stupid. That's how a lot, especially in the media and if you're rich, needs to be more acceptable for some people. Yeah, I mean, what's acceptable to one person is not acceptable to another though. So that's very subjective. Same with the clothes. You can wear whatever you want no matter what your gender. Yeah, it's whatever. Okay, so I think I'm done with Tuesday. Oh my god, am I finally moving on to Wednesday? We're moving on to Wednesday. Yeah, because like, I don't have a ton of memory of my childhood for various reasons that I will not dive into right now. It's too late for that. But I have a lot of pictures from when I was little and how my parents used to dress me up. And apparently when I was little, I loved getting fluffy dresses. So by fluffy dresses, I mean like ruffles, or they had what was it, like a chiffon layer underneath the skirt to make them fluffy and twirly and stuff. And apparently like I loved it. Like that was the type of clothing that I used to love wearing, and it was pretty much all I wore, with the exception of school. Well, with school, I was made to wear like more shorts and pants because boys are bullies and disgusting. So my dresses at school didn't last very long, but like outside of school, it was dresses for everything. And then I guess at some point in time, when I started picking out my own stuff, I started picking out more and more pants, to the point where I finally got to an age of like, I don't ever want to wear a dress ever again. And I think that broke my dad's heart, because he was hoping to have like a really girly girl, and that never happened. I never turned out to be a big girly girl. Like I'm one of those of like, give me my pants. I want my pants. And I'll wear skirts every now and again, but I will not wear like an average length skirt. I want a full length skirt. If it is not a full length skirt, get that thing away from me. And the same thing applies for dresses. Like if I can't get away with wearing leggings or thick stockings underneath, I don't want it. I don't want it. Get it away from me. And it was just one of those things of like I have no memory of ever loving to wear dresses. Now I know I have some dresses for the occasion. I know I have dresses that I actually do like to wear at random because I think they're cute, but they're also like very comfortable, and they're not like fancy dresses. They're like things I can just wear at home, right? But yeah, no. Nowadays I'm just kind of like, I will wear a dress here and there. If it's a skirt, give me a full length skirt. And if I can't put like for skirts that are not as long, if I can't wear leggings or stockings underneath them, I don't want it. I just don't want it. Give me pants instead. Seasonal. Clump of bamboo. This is what I was talking about, harvesting young bamboo. Is this only during the spring? A bamboo noodle slide. What is a bamboo noodle slide? I don't remember anything being called this. I used to wear suits all the time instead of dresses when I was a teen, since I hated dresses. The snow is gone. The snow is officially gone, guys. No, it's not winter anymore in the game. I knew the day was coming, but why did it have to come so soon? No. Damn, no more snow, boys. I've never heard of a noodle slide. I know, that's why I'm like, what is it talking about? Okay, I have that DIY. I've had that DIY before. It's called a bamboo noodle slide. Since when? I don't remember this ever being called that. What is this? It is a very crazy name. Thank you, Stream Elements, for a reminder to drink some water. Everybody go hydrate. Oh, man. Yeah, I remember growing up, whenever we had like family events, I was forced to wear dresses. Like my dad and my grandmother at the time were not having it with me wearing like slacks and a nice shirt. I asked if I could get a suit, like a women's suit, so that it would be like cut and tailored and curvy or whatever. And I was told no. I had to use a dress. And so that's why I was like, fine, but I'm going to wear a long dress. This is not an event for a cocktail dress. I don't care. I'm wearing a long dress. If I'm going to wear a dress, it's going to be a long dress. Take it or leave it. So like they made their peace with that, but they were not happy that I wasn't wearing like the quote unquote correct dress for the occasion. Oops, wrong way. What did I miss? What is this noodle slide? Oh, this. I don't know if you can see stuff, but this is a noodle slide, apparently. I have this DIY from the first time that I played the game. I don't remember it ever being called a noodle slide. Ever. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's to collect rainwater. So I don't know when it ever became a noodle slide. Should make one for shits and giggles. Yeah, I guess so. Oh man. I need to go harvest young bamboo. Bamboo. Okay. Man, I can't believe the snow is gone. This makes me so sad. I liked having a white ground. A white sparkly ground, to be specific. Because the snow made it look all sparkly. Then you can think about the funny noodle slide name whenever you walk by it. No, yeah, I will have a section in the back of my island that's gonna be very bamboo themed. So I'll have some of those things back there once I have like the materials and everything ready to go. I thought we were still talking about clothing. Thank God noodle slide is not an article of clothing. Oh my God. You know what? A noodle slide may not be an article of clothing, but please explain why male thongs have animal heads on them. Please explain. Why is that a thing? No thanks, I don't want to explain. You know why. No thanks. It's like the same thing in line with women's bras having fucking tassels at the nipple. And I'm just like, why? Who thought of this and was just like, yes, this is gonna sell. Somebody's gonna love this. And like, why? Why does that exist? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Oh my God. Every time I see some of this stuff, man, I just die laughing because it blows my mind that people genuinely just thought of this and were like, yes, this is a cash grab. Oh my God. Tassels are for the cat part of a guy's brain, I guess. But then what part of a female's brain is for the fucking animals on a penis? Please explain. Like, why? Where is that triggered in the female brain? Because it's certainly non-existent in mine. Or like some swimsuit bottoms are just 2 strings and a little triangle the size of a cracker. Yes, those two. Who the heck? Okay, I'm about to get graphic here. Who the heck has fucking vulva lips the size of a damn cracker? I've not known any single lady in my life that has a vulva the size of a damn cracker. Okay? Like, okay. I've never known that to be a thing. All right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, the way that some of these swimsuits or thongs are made, the fabric section that's supposed to cover you up, like, some of that is barely enough for a butthole. Okay? Literally barely enough for a butthole, let alone the entire vulva. For those who don't know female anatomy, it's the outside part of the vagina. The outside part is not the vagina, it's a vulva. Like what? It doesn't make any sense. Somebody explain why this is a thing. Who thought this was a good idea? That's for guys as well. Just someone just to see the elephant trunk. Dude, no. Just no. I mean, if we get canceled for this, come on. I'm not showing anything on screen. I'm just talking about it. If we get canceled for this, come on. Oh my god. They're basically just a naked girl. That's what it feels like. Like, some of the thongs that are available for men or women, it literally feels like, why do you even have that on? You may as well just walk around naked. Like, why is that a thing? There are nude beaches available. Please, by all means, go over there. Please, by all means, go over there. A lot of fashion is just for the male gaze. Well, it doesn't help that a lot of clothing designers are also men. That doesn't help either. So men get like a whole ass and girls get an animal faced underwear. Yeah. Yeah, who agreed to this? I didn't agree to this. This is not the social contract I signed, okay? Some of them are just a string that vanishes between their asses. Yeah. I mean, that's literally a thong. A thong is literally just a string. But oh my god. I don't understand. Like, who agreed to this? Because I sure as hell didn't. But as a bathing suit, yeah. As a bathing suit, as day-to-day underwear, like, it exists in all forms. I'll have you know. It is terrifying. I doubt the material is waterproof since there barely is any material. Yeah. Ooh, look who's here. Let's go get us some art. Oh, frick. I didn't put a stair here, though. Frick. I was also looking for fossils up here, though. And nothing. Okay. Okay, so I was supposed to also put stairs here. Or a ladder. Yep. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Fashion is also a very strange industry. I don't understand how some of these decisions get made. Ooh, that statue's real, I think. It's supposed to be the right knee, not the left. Hold on. Where's my thingy-majig on the artwork? Here it is. Yeah, so that one's real. Cool. We're getting a statue. Well, that one's fake. That's not the face he makes. This one is also fake, I think. We're getting a statue. Yes. Sweet. When you get the chance, look up refashioned hippie on YouTube and that sounds like a very dangerous rabbit hole to go into. Oh, and before I forget, my alarm went off. I'm gonna forget if I don't do it now. Quick pause. I am in need of my vitamins. So this is a reminder to everybody. If you take vitamins or medication and you haven't taken it today, now's a good time. Go do that. In the process, also hydrate. I don't know about you guys, but I need water to take my vitamins and stuff. I cannot do them dry, and I will not do them dry. I need water. But yeah, remember, you have your vitamins and medications for a very specific purpose. They're there to help you. Don't neglect them. Go take them. They are important. Okay, but going back to the refashion hippie, I'm a little afraid of looking that up. That sounds like a very scary rabbit hole. Jesus, 5,700. Okay. Oh, excuse me. What is the full price if you're only charging me 2,700? Holy crap. Alright, well, off we go. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna come back over here. Man, I'm so sad that all the snow here is gone. I'm very sad. Oh, somebody dropped a bag up there. I am not doing that right now. I searched that and got a video of a girl in front of a really bad Chewbacca costume talking about costumes to avoid on Halloween so it's safe and totally not weird. Sure. Hey Anton, how are you? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I am here. I'm chilling. I am happy to be halfway through the week. Aw! Our little ghosty friend is here, Wispy. I am not seeing... There we are. There's one. You're doing well? Good, good. I hope you're having a decent start to your day. Because it's what, like 7 in the morning with you right now? Or somewhere around there. So I hope you're having a decent start to your day. Fossils. I am not seeing fossils. Ooh, bottle. She makes a lot of jokes of female fashion and the expensive brands like Dior and Gucci. She has a series called Clothes My Boobs Laugh At and talks about small clothes, and another one called Designing for Humans, where she points out clothes that look like they were designed by aliens. I will go because I have to go to school. All right, have a good school day. I hope it goes well. But thank you for dropping in. I appreciate it. I like the concept of clothes my boobs laugh at. I like that concept. Because yeah, I see a lot of clothes. The few times of the year that I actually clothes shop, because I don't like clothes shopping. It's one of my least favorite things to do. So the few times that I shop around, whether it's in person or online, like I have to be careful and very selective about what I buy. Because obviously, like, you know, false advertisement, sizes run small, things like that. There's plenty of things where I'm just like, my fat ass ain't fitting in that. There's no way that's made for my fat ass. It also doesn't help that so many more companies are doing like not even a traditional Photoshop, but like an AI Photoshop on the models that they use. I don't even know if the models are real. I feel like the models are also AI, and they just kind of like color swap an outline. And I'm just like, what is this? We're not even using human people for this now. So how am I supposed to tell if it actually works for humans? What? It's the strangest things. Also points out bad marketing and how bad names could have been avoided with just one 13-year-old boy in the room, and if he giggles you may want to change. Thank you. Yes. If the little boy giggles, yes. It's not a good name. Oh, not a donation. Not a donation. I need you to assess. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I know. I know. Can you assess? That is a great business plan to make sure your names are professional. I would agree. Like, because it's one of those things of like, just because you think you're sophisticated does not mean the rest of the world is sophisticated. Like even now, as a 30-some-year-old lady, there are some names that I see and I'm just like, who focus grouped this? This sounds awful. Like I wouldn't be caught dead wearing something with a name like this. Like, because even I laugh and I question the sanity of the people who came up with the name or who came up with the design. Like, like if I'm laughing at my age, you know, more than double the age of a 13-year-old boy or girl, like, yeah, that's already a problem. Cool. Cool. Yay. I still laugh at 2 numbers, so I must say that I'm not very sophisticated. Yes, I agree. I agree. Oh, frick. That means there's going to be more tarantulas. Oh, and the scorpions are coming in soon. Frick. I'm going to have to be more careful running around at nighttime. It'll be scary. Is there anything else? No. Because these are... Yeah, okay. So, no. No, no, no. I already know how to do that. Okay. Kill. Let me go. Okay. We're gonna drop this guy here. Nope. Nope. Drop. Thank you. And then we're gonna go over here to drop off money. Okay, and then we need to go drop off stuff at home. Go find Pascal. Scallop. Did I not do it 2 days in a row? You should have seen how hard it was laughing at Terminator 2 edit with fart effects. Wow. That's a thing. Who made a fart effects edit? Oh man. That's wild. I need more Lego flowers, Nintendo. Can you please provide more Lego flowers? It was fantastic. That is, dude. One thing I do find funny about the whole 6-7 thing is people trying to put deep meaning into it, or trying to do gotchas to millennials and get Gen X's by bringing up the numbers from songs that we listen to. I mean, half the stuff that we did growing up that would be considered memeable nowadays had no significant meaning. It really had no significant meaning. But, you know, I feel like we eventually just like correlated some of these things to something else. Or like, yeah, like the phone numbers and songs that we listen to. I think some people are like doing a trend of like, do those phone numbers still work? Do those phone numbers still exist? But yeah. Let out a small laugh at 69. Yeah, no, like there was a video going around of this guy who was watching his brother play video games. And I don't even know what video game it was. I'm assuming it would be Fortnite. But they were playing games and they got like a combo score or something, some kind of numerical score, and it was a 69. And the kid was just like, 69, nice. And the brother was just like, bro, what? And the kid was just like so nonchalant of like, whenever you see 69, we say nice, even though nobody knows what it means. And the brother was just like, oh my God, I need to leave. I need to leave. Because he had like a split-second panic attack of like his kid brother knowing what 69 meant. And then the relief of, my kid brother doesn't know what this means, but I'm also not going to explain it to him. Like, and like that video resurfaces every now and again. But like, I remember the first time I saw it, I'm like, the way my heart would have stopped if I was in his position at thinking that my kid brother knew that. Like, you're too little for that. No, stop. I left at 8:00. Oh, yes. I mean, that one's a calculator trick though. The 80085. That was because of how it looks on a calculator. Cause like here, it doesn't look like anything crazy. But if we stick it in a calculator, you bet your ass. But yeah, I still remember that video. It makes me laugh. I don't think I have anything to do there. What do you want? For hitting rocks? Okay. Is there anything else? I don't think so. But yeah, a lot of the things that I see kids doing now in terms of like what they find funny or memeable, I'm like, I guess we had some of that, but there was always a connection. It always had a reference. It always had a correlation to something. So like the 6-7 one, I'm just like, where did that come from? Like nobody seems to be able to explain where it came from for starters, or like how somebody thought to make it a joke type of thing. Because like 69, if you know, you know. Things like what's it called, quoting movies. A lot of movie quotes became like a thing when we were kids. back in the 90s and early 2000s. Like that was like a very quote unquote memeable thing to do. Like we would quote movies because there's a quote for every circumstance. Let me tell you, there's a quote for any circumstance. You just need to know it. There was one, I feel like there was like one particular thing that was really big and I can't think of it right now, but I don't know. It's just the type of humor for children now is beyond me, because I don't know that I had that type of humor as a kid. And I don't care if I'm dating myself. Like, I just don't know that my brain worked like that then. And this is coming from somebody who used to watch Ed, Edd, and Eddy. And that shit was dumb. That shit was dumb. And I loved that show. 67 was overused when I found it. It was funny for a bit, but 69 is just simple and subtle, and I love it. Always will be funny. Yes, I would agree. 67 came from a kid screaming out LeBron James' height at a basketball game, and people thought it was funny, and it made a meme. I mean, if that's how it came to existence, that's not funny. Like, how is it funny that a kid called out LeBron James' height? Like, is it one of those you had to be there moments, or like I don't understand. I don't get it. Pastel, where are you? That will not be a scallop. That is a star. I don't get much stuff anymore, but hey, let them vibe. I guess. No! Damn it, I wasn't trying to get it. Yeah, just see. That's gonna be too much bubble. Is it moving? It's not moving. No, it's not moving. Okay. We can leave it alone. I'm all for the letting them vibe and allowing kids to be themselves, but let's not be obnoxious and disruptive either. God damn it. I don't want this. Let kids be kids so adults have something to laugh at. I suppose. I don't know. I can laugh at almost anything. Vibe, but once it gets annoying, please stop. I had to do that with one of my nephews after the Minecraft movie and the whole chicken jockey thing. Oh my god, that stupid chicken jockey thing. For the longest time, I had no idea what the fuck that was about, because I never saw the Minecraft movie, and then I saw like a snippet of it, and I'm like, this is humor now? This is considered humor now? Because I still haven't seen the movie. I've only seen clips of it. So I'm like, when I saw the clip of the freaking chicken jockey, I'm just like, I don't understand how this is funny. Like, I don't get it. I avoid that movie in theaters like the plague because of that thing. Fair. Yeah, no, to this day, I still haven't seen the movie. I have no idea what happens, how it goes. I've only really seen like little shorts and snippets on it. That's it. Thank you, Stream Element, for a reminder to drink some water. Everybody go hydrate. I get it's Jack Black, playing Jack Black, but people went too crazy. Yeah, I would agree with that. I have nothing against Jack Black. I think he's a very funny actor. However, I can't say that I find everything that Jack Black does as comical. Like, we can do a movie night with it. With Minecraft, absolutely not. I will not taint my computer like that. Thank you, sir. Maybe... Damn it. Stupid crabs. And he's in the greatest band in the world. Oh my god, shut up. Come on, come on. Scallop, scallop, scallop. Yes! Scallop. Scallop. Yes. That would be interesting if socks end up in the sock dimension and that's where they find their perfect match, not the match they originally came with. I like that. But also, to all the dryers and washers out there in the world, if you have AI components and are listening, please stop eating our socks. We need socks. Please stop eating them. Clothes are expensive nowadays. It's not fun to lose socks. Thank you. Jack Black is starting to get like The Rock, where he's basically himself in all his roles. Is he? I don't follow Jack Black enough. I can host and play the movie. Fine. We can do that. You can host. Okay. So we got the fossils. We need to go sell this stuff. I like my socks in my drawer, not the machine. Thanks. Yes, exactly. I like my socks where I can find them and their matching pair. There was a video, oh my god, I freaked out so much when I saw it because it's like such a safety hazard. There was a video I saw of, I don't know what their profession is, but they clean and maintain and fix washers and dryers. I don't know what kind of tech or mechanic their title is. But they got a call that the dryer was not drying at all. Like there was no heat, no nothing coming through. And that it smelled like it was burnt. And I was like, oh no, they're not cleaning their lint trap. So they were cleaning the lint trap, but they hadn't been cleaning the lint vent, that like the hose that goes in the back or anything. And so like, you know, the guy was taking the machine apart, took the door off, started looking at under the seals and stuff. First of all, the amount of lint that was stuck in the exhaust pipe. How did the house not burst into flames sooner? Holy crap. Like, it was literally a giant ass anaconda of lint. How that house did not burst into flames any sooner, I will never know. And then he took out the tumbler also just to make sure that there wasn't anything sitting underneath the tumbler part. The amount of lint and socks that were hiding under there. Like, how many years have those socks been down there? Like, he didn't bother trying to clean the socks off. Like, he just used the vacuum and like just took it all out. I'm pretty sure he reported it to the homeowner that like, hey, there was socks in there. They're not salvageable. Like, they need to get thrown out. but like just the amount of lint and socks inside of this machine, and I'm just like, oh my god, that is terrifying to think about. Just absolutely terrifying that this whole time those socks could have just started a fire. The amount of lint that was just sitting on top of some of these components that get hot could have burst into flames also. Like that just, it terrified me to my core. And I was just like, they are so lucky that there was no electrical issue with the machine. It just needed to be cleaned. That's all it was. It just needed to be cleaned. But oh my god, it was absolutely terrifying. I cannot imagine just having, I just can't imagine not maintaining my stuff to make sure it's in proper working order. But oh man. Okay, gotta get rid of those. But yeah, just to give you a little insight of the stuff that comes in my feed. A lot of clothes in terms of like how to put outfits together with what you've got instead of just buying stuff. A lot of food. A lot of food. If it's not food, I don't want it. A lot of food. Cleaning. I like cleaning, so I get a lot of videos about cleaning stuff. And it doesn't even really matter what type of cleaning. I just like cleaning stuff. Another one would be medical. Not necessarily medical advice, but medical explanations, medical skits. Because I like learning stuff. So I follow some licensed medical professionals on YouTube. And like I have looked them up and like verified that these are legitimate medical people. I try not to follow blindly when it comes to like actual important things like medicine. But then there's a former nurse that I follow that does comedic skits about the things that they would see as a nurse or the things that they get sent in by audience members who are still nurses or doctors. And man, some of those skits are wild. There's another guy that I follow who's a firefighter, and he makes a lot of skits on like the types of calls that firefighters get that are not like scary emergencies, like going to put out fires and stuff. Like these are just stupid people, stupid everyday people. Okay, so now we have apples gone. I forgot what else we need to do. We need to go sell stuff. I'm like losing my mind. I'm not sure what else we need to do, what else we haven't done. I need to go on a mystery tour. I bought stuff from Red. What else? What else? What else? That's it. Lame. Absolute garbage. Because we're on Wednesday, right? Yes, we're on Wednesday. So we're on today. Okay, so then that's moved over. Uh-oh, you can't leave. Oh, okay. Don't doubt yourself. Okay. Sure. You're gonna get it back. There's Wispy. Wispy takes a little while. Okay, let's go to Captain. Oh frick, I need to get off soon. I spent way too long on Monday. All right, Tuan, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'll let you sing on the way back. Damn it, this is still not where I want to be. That's going to be a gyroid. Damn, okay. Definitely not where I want to be. Is there at least a message in a bottle here? I'm gonna go too. All right. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for coming through. It was very lovely to meet you. And yes, please come through on Friday and enlighten us on Canadian NDAs. I think it is important information to know. But thank you again for coming through. Have a great night. Damn, this is not where I want to be at all. I don't even think there's anything of like real use to me here. I don't want to get the other gyroid. Okay. Well, that was a wasted 1,000 miles. Oh well. I'm ready to go. Yes. Alright. Give me 1 second. Listen to some captain music. Alrighty, made it barely back in time after Captain finished his little serenades. Alright, so since we have an empty lot, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Nook Miles ticket. And that'll be the last thing I do tonight. Just to see who we see. And thank you, Digga Dino, for the Discord command. If you're not in our Discord, come join us. We try to be as lively as we can offline, mostly sharing videos and articles or news on specific games. But it's only as lively as the community makes it or allows it to be. So come join, hang out. It's available during and outside of stream. Time for takeoff. Yay, what would dodos do? Dang, I'm out of tea. Who are you? Sparrow? Sparrow. Okay. Yes. Very positive. How many more Nook Miles tickets do I have? I have 2. May as well use them. It's only 2. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, who's here though? Oh, don't tell me they're all the way up there. They're gonna be all the way up there. Damn it. A deer? Deirdre? And then I just want to double check that these are not money rocks. God damn it. Okay. Not money rocks. Oh, I picked up weeds. Okay, that's fine. Man, these cricket things are loud. All right, one more ticket. Just to see who we see. Mouse tickets. Will we get lucky and find somebody that we want with this final ticket? Damn, I'm gonna have to climb again. Okay. Climbing. Penguin! Who are you? Cube? I think I want cube. Do I want cube? I do and I don't. What is... He does have crossed out eyes. Ooh, excuse me. So, let's see. Cube is a lazy penguin. Who else do I know that has a lazy personality? Excuse me. Because I typically like the cranky ones. Oh, Eric is a lazy one. Okay. You know what? We're gonna bring in Cube. Bless, thank you. Where'd you go? Yep. Just talk to Nook. Nook will tell you everything you need to know. Okay, we recruited a villager. We have Apple's replacement. She will be replaced by Cube. Cube the penguin. Cube the lazy penguin. Because apparently that's his personality type, just lazy. Sweet. Damn. Goodbye, Apple. Yes, Apple left. Hey, I didn't even kick out Apple. Apple left on her own volition. She literally just asked me if she could go. And I said, you know what? Go have fun. Go find adventure. So, Apple left on her own. I did not have to do anything to kick her out. See, it's already sold to Cube. Ta-da! Okay, who's next in line? Who do we need to get rid of? We need to get rid of Faith. Of the koala bear. They are koalas, right? Okay. And this is from the mystery tour. Kettle bathtub, apparently I already know it. Okay. Cute. Alrighty. This will be where I call it a night. And I can just drop this off later. So thank you everyone for joining me tonight. I definitely appreciate it. I will be back on Friday. Friday, remember I start an hour later. So I will be back at 9 p.m. Central. 9 p.m. Central, yes. That would be the time. That would be the correct time, yes. So I will see you all then. But for now, I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day, wherever you are. Remember to keep drinking water. Make sure you eat some food. You are deserving of eating. And make sure you get some sleep. We go crazy if we don't sleep. Always keep that in mind. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Farewell, people of the internet. Bye.